Good morning, boomers. The FOMO rises. Elon's tweeting Bitcoin. Is Ether next? But first, let me shout out all the crypto maniac savages out there in the foxholes of the blockchain battlefield trenches. All my new cadets entering the boot camps and my OG crypto generals. Welcome, good morning. We're back with another one. Bitcoin spikes 20% after Elon tweets Bitcoin. Let's talk about it and more. I think Ether may be next. I'll tell you this, guys. It's getting an excitement on the networks. Let me go ahead and pull up the charts out here for you boomers. Let me pull up the charts. Make sure you're touching the button, the likes, the subscribes, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we spread every single day. Let me share my screen out here. Boom. Bitcoin there at 37,259, up 17% right now. Ether at 13,997, holding strong. Ether didn't move, which is interesting to me. I didn't see people dumping Ether for Bitcoin, that many at least. You know, Bitcoin pulled ahead, and in fact, I'm looking at this as an opportunity to buy Ether with Bitcoin. Okay, if you got bits right now, I haven't seen the price of Ether drop this low in like a few days against Bitcoin at least. So let's look at the price. It's like at 0.038. You know, it was hovering at over 0.04, like a 0.041. Right now we're at 0.037. So you know, this is a little dip that you know, for those that are hodling both Bitcoin and Ether, this could be an opportunity to move some Bitcoin into ETH. So let me go back to US dollar because that's what the normies want. Hit refresh out here. Ether there at 1397. Polkadot at 1707. Ripple there at 28 cents. Cardano at 35 cents. Wow. Chainlink 2348. Chainlink is on a clear path to become a blue chip coin if it could stick around, which obviously it looks like it is. I think this one's going to be a blue chipper. We'll be talking about Chainlink as a blue chip coin soon. It's performed like a slugger. Litecoin at $141. Bitcoin Cash there, 423. Stellar at 30 cents. And how about Dogecoin? This thing, they had pumped this thing up to 7 cents overnight. The trend is your friend. I'll tell you that much. I wasn't paying much attention to, you know, what Wall Street bets and these people are talking about because I'm focusing on the DeFi. Okay, I'm focusing on the decentralized finance, if you know what I mean. But, you know, those that jumped on that Dogecoin boom, it went up to 7 cents. So, you know, congratulations. The trend's your friend, guys. Right now, you know, I feel like riding the trends is more important than trying to fall in love and find out where the long-term value is, because you know where the long-term value is. It's Bitcoin and Ether. Okay, everything's in my opinion. I'm not your crypto daddy or your advisor. Everything's my opinion. Make sure you're DYOR. Binance there at 43.39. Binance doing well as also. Now I'll tell you, Binance Smart Chain. I'm going to continue talking about it. The Asian Connect. This thing is exploding, erupting. There's all kinds of protocols and things being built to support that ecosystem, and I don't expect it to slow down. Okay, so you make sure, you know, you jump on in, tap in. You got USD Coin, Wrap, Bitcoin, Uniswap doing excellent, outperforming Ether as well. Uniswap changing the game. It's like the, you know, it's the OG. It's the OG DeFi coin at this point. You know, it's the one. It's the head of the pyramid, really. And then you got Aave doing sexy as well. Apparently, Mark Cuban's holding some Aave, so I heard. Lady Plant says, I need a crypto daddy, though. There you go. She does, guys. If you're listening to Lady Plant, she's looking for a crypto daddy. She's got her own crypto, too. So you know the deal. Shout out to Lady Plants. Congratulations to you. Still in the space. Hopefully you're doing good with the real estate, and nice to see you back. Shout out to Tony Rapper. Shout out to Lady Plants. Coinbase is down. Yeah, you know, Coinbase, guys. I don't know how much I got to tell people. I mean, because I feel like at this point we're like leagues away from the normies. You know, fiat is trash. The banks, guys, come on. You know, if you're letting another man hold your coins, the same or fiat, The same goes for Coinbase. You deposit it in there. It's the same thing as working with the bank. PayPal, Coinbase, all these entities that are centralized, once you let them hold your bag, the other man's holding your bag for you. You're not in control anymore. Not your keys, not your crypto. And if you don't got the combination to the safe, it's not yours. If you don't have the combination to the safe, it's not yours. You don't have the combo to the bank safe, it's not yours. Okay? It's not yours. Now, compare that to crypto. You should have the combo, the private keys to your safe. Okay? Let's go ahead now. Shout out to Athlete. Kaboom. People are catching on. Okay? People are catching on. And I think this ultimately is going to bring more people into crypto. Now, thinking how I think, I think I smell something fishy here. You always got to ask yourself what's going on when all the mainstream outlets start reporting the same exact thing. GameStop, stop the game. What's really going on here? Now Musk is getting involved. I'm always weary about Musk. But listen, on the surface, it appears to be a good thing, as evidence that the fiat system is broken and that they could, basically do whatever the hell they want with your assets. And this is another reason why people should jump over to the crypto space and to the DeFi space. But, I smell something fishy here. I don't know what the greater scheme is. Maybe it's like, hey, watch, Wall Street was all bad and we got the solution. It's FedCoin, it's a blockchain. Why don't you come get your vaccine over here plus your stimulus payment, and you could trade now these assets a lot more secure because the FedCoin. You see, problem, reaction, solution. So I'm always weary about that. But hey, I think I am probably looking at it too deep. But as I said yesterday, as the normies are worrying about Robinhood, GameStop, yada, yada, the normies are even worrying about what the price of Bitcoin is. I'm looking at the DeFi projects that are pumping like no other. Okay, I told you guys about Beefy when it was like 300. It went up to 700. I told you guys about Pancake when it was 50 cents. It went over. It went to $1.70. Guys, I told you about the Stinky Links when it was sub $1. And where's it at now? Okay, I'm not focused on the mainstream news. I feel like it's a distraction. Okay, and ultimately it's a problem that they're trying to make to maybe even introduce a solution. So, I'm not even paying attention, honestly. I mean, I receive it. I received that this Musk character tweeted Bitcoin. Let's talk about that. Bitcoin spikes 20% after Elon Musk adds Bitcoin to his Twitter bio. Virtual currency climbs suddenly around 3:30 ET, adding 5,000 in the space of an hour at a price of $37,299. Musk added Bitcoin to his Twitter bio earlier Friday morning and set out a cryptic tweet saying, in retrospect, it was inevitable. It adds to the wild volatility in markets this week as the stock prices heavily shorted companies like GameStop surged dramatically. Okay, so you could read more about this and, what happened to Doge and yada, yada, yada. But, ultimately it's driving the price of Bitcoin up, but I don't trust this guy, Elon. I don't think he is who he is. This guy shooting a Tesla into space, playing David Bowie and with an astronaut sitting at the wheel. It looks so fake that it's real, is what he said. The whole world's a stage, guys. This, to me, I think we're looking at a script right here. So I don't know. This is, since we don't know, and I've said this before, you got to put your faith in the big man upstairs, okay? Because ultimately, it's all, in his control. So, I don't know what's going on, but I smell something fishy. But I received the Bitcoin pump, and I'm looking at these Binance Smart Chain DeFi projects to keep booming. UBCoin, none of us have to work anymore. Let the robots do the work. Yeah, says Tony. Yeah, the UBI coin. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Tony knows what I'm talking about. Tony, some people need to be busy doing something because they dumb. You know what? You're right, lady. She kind of keep it real. She's like, some people are dumb. They need to keep, we got to keep them busy. There you go. I guess that's what social media is for, Some people need to just be scrolling around, talking about politics, about the Rona, about this, that, and the third, while the boom is occurring right below us. Okay, right in front of us. Okay, the boom is out there, guys. So I'm focused on the boom. Sometimes, I get a little distracted as well. I get hyped up with the Rona news and all the, the fakeness out there. It irritates me. But after a while, guys, once you already unlock the matrix and you see it for what it is, we're not wrestling against flesh and blood, but against principalities. So I leave it up to the higher power. It's not in my hands. I'm not a news reporter and I'm not an activist. So let me keep it $1.50 with you guys. Shout out to Athlete. Let me go ahead and dump some ducats over here in D-Live. But yeah, Elon tweeting Bitcoin. The FOMO rises. And I think that the opportunity here, while everybody's trying to FUD FOMO into Bitcoin, the opportunity remains in the DeFi space. And there's a discount on Ether today. Because all the eyes are over here. And then there's a discount on Ether. Again, Ether's dipping below 0.04 Bitcoin at a 0.037. In my opinion, Ether is worth a fifth of a Bitcoin. Minimal. And more like a tenth. Voyager up over 100% because of shady apps like Robinhood. There you go. Voyager's booming as well. There's a few of them. I got a to-do list. I'll be honest with you. You should see my notes here. It's wild. I'm like, I look like a wild scientist here in the lab, just writing all this stuff, the math, the numbers, boom, trying to focus on all this stuff, because, I use Robinhood. It's not that I stopped to use Robinhood. I have it there because I got some stock or whatever. But I'm not focusing on the options like I used to. Be honest with you. It's the DeFi. So what you say, Voyager? Let's look at some of the prices of the things that are popping. Let's review some of the potential boomers out here while everybody, talks about the normie stuff. Boom. Okay, so let's look at... so I jumped into Alpha yesterday. I did a video earlier last week or this week. Seems like last week, but it's probably this week. I jumped into Alpha last night. I got some Alpha, and then I got some IB ETH. So let me show you guys. Alpha, this is... Binance Launch Pool, Binance Smart Chain, but you could still connect through the Ether mainnet right now. So you go to Alpha Homora, and you can connect, and you could see, I threw 1 ETH into, and I converted it into IB ETH. It's interest-bearing ETH. It's currently APY of 9.9, and you just, my balance is 1, but my ETH value is 1.031 because of the interest that I'm earning. Now, you could pair this with Alpha and provide liquidity and mine and farm more Alpha. But that's not what I'm doing because the fee was too damn high. What else I did on the swap? I ended up buying some Alpha. You could buy the Alpha right here. You see how it's doing. Let's go look at the price of Alpha. What's the price again? 163. Doing all right. It really pumped in the past. Let's look at the 90-day chart. Look at this nice 90-day chart, a nice pump. So I would expect to pull back now, just as, Ether's pulling back and some of the DeFi dApps are pulling back today because of Bitcoin's run. I feel like this is a good opportunity. The trend is still north. So I noticed that last night, and, I attacked on Alpha. Okay, let's look at Beefy. I took profits on Beefy. I didn't sell all of them, but when it was 600 and change, I sold some. And then it kept going. It hit 700, and then I guess most people took profits then. Now it's back at 585. I still have some. We got in at 300. So we're doing extra beefy. Okay, this is another one that I feel like is a good entry point today. Down 17% against Bitcoin. This is a strong yield optimizer. I did a whole video of it. I really like this. Okay, and I still have beefy. Let's pull it up. Yeah, one thing I'm noticing, the total value locked here is going up. There's 61 million locked in this protocol. I got some beefy deposited. And if you guys want to stake the cake, this is offering a way higher APY than Pancake Swap is. So, I think Pancake Swap's like 100% APY. This is 300 plus APY on your cake. And then the ETH, they offer about 19. This is a really beefy platform, honestly. So check this one out. There's no referrals or anything like that, but this is a Binance Smart Chain. This, you need to connect with your MetaMask, but you have to custom RPC and move over to BEP20. I'm gonna have to do another video about it because it feels like a lot of people are confused. Okay, there's some people using VPNs and stuff like that to bridge on PancakeSwap. You don't got to do all that. You don't need a VPN. All you got to do is download the Binance Chrome wallet. You could bridge right there and send the coins to yourself from the BNB address to the 0xBEP address. So I'm going to do a video of that. Let's continue here. Jet Fuel. The fuel. This one's another one. Jet Fuel, another Binance. Let me pull up Jet Fuel on you guys. I'm staking there for that vapor. Oh, actually, maybe I should move my stake here live. Let me connect here. Give me a second, guys. So many things going on. It's an excitement on the networks, guys. An excitement. Let's see if we can hit 40,000 now. That Elon tweeted. Where's my vaults? Jet Fuel. Boom. All right, there we go. Are we here? Finally? There we go. Am I showing my screen? No. Okay. So you go over here to staking down below. There's some pretty cool farms and vaults here. I'm staking jets with my fuel. What's the price of fuel right now? This one has a low circulating. I think this one's a sleeper. This one's a little baby. Guys, I'm looking for the baby shit coins that may boom. Let me keep it 1,000 with you. 61.45. We got in around 58. Look at the supply on this one. 48,000 coins. You know what I'm talking about. A supply with a 48,000. This thing does well. This thing can go into the hundreds. And you know the deal. So don't sleep on this one. Don't sleep on this one. Ranked 878. But this one is another protocol. Let me pull this one up for you. Pull this up. Look at this. Check this out. I've been sharing this, okay? This is the entire ecosystem that they're trying to build out there for BSC. Look at all the stuff that's booming over here, guys. I'm telling you, don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this. I understand there's a certain aspect of centrality to the Binance ecosystem, but that's one of the reasons that I think it's going to succeed, okay? If you want, if you're a crypto ideologue, get yourself Monero, okay? I'm talking about the potential next boom. I'm really excited about B-Liquid. I did a video about that yesterday and more. You can see all the yield optimizer. Look at all this stuff. So this is, screenshot this and, start here. Looks insurance, derivatives, wallets, Trust Wallet. Looks like it's going to be a boomer. The NFTs, the exchange, the algorithmic stable coins. It's looking sexy. Okay, let's go back to Jet Fuel. Boom. So if you go over here, so in order to receive more fuel, you can convert your fuel into jets and earn more fuel. Jets it's only within this platform. It's not traded. It's like how you earn fuel. But when you have jets, you could either earn fuel by depositing it here into this pool, which is the USS General Ford, or you could deposit it into another staking pool to earn another token, which is what I'm doing right now. I staked the jets and I was earning vapor. There's only 4 more hours left on this. Let me go ahead and unstake, and I'm going to move my jets into another pool. That's what I'm going to do, because this thing is already basically over. Only 4 hours left. I've been harvesting, so I've gotten a couple hundred vapors. And vapors B-Liquid, this is a new one. I did a whole new video on this. This thing is not even listed, so I was getting this coin basically for free for staking it. And it's worth like 2 cents now. They're talking about it may hit 25. I don't care. If it hits, 6, 7 cents, I'm happy. So let's see. I'm getting, these coins for free. I'm going to unstake right now, though, because, this thing's about done. You see, guys, while everybody's corona'd out, Elon Musk out, GameStop out, I'm focused. I'm focused on the boomers, guys. So let me see. Unstake. Use max. Unstake. Boom. There comes MetaMasks. The fees are really low. This is all on Binance, so it's 0.003597 of Binance, not of ETH. So you're talking about, it's less than $1. Confirm. Boom. Now let's give it a second and see how long it takes to confirm the transaction. It's not as fast as Tron. It's not as slow as Ether. It's somewhere in between. So we wait for that. The next, there you go, confirm transaction. See, not that long. Okay, let's go back. Okay, you have successfully unstaked jets from the vapor pool. Okay, boom. Okay, let me harvest my vapors. I would have thought that it would have harvested them in the same time, but hey, not a big deal. The gas fee's a little bit more, but it's still pennies. Confirm. I got my vapor tokens in my wallet. I'm going to hold these vapor tokens because since they haven't been listed or anything like that yet, I'm just going to keep them there. I basically got them for free for staking. So confirm. Boom. All right. So let's go back to the fuel tab over here. You see I have 14.14 Jets token. Now, if I put them into the Jets in the USS General R Ford, I can earn more fuel rewards. And that's what is the governance token for the Jet Fuel Finance Yield Optimizer platform that's running on Binance Smart Chain. So come over here, fuel token. Every time you stake or unstake LP tokens, the fuel will pump, harvest your pending fuel reward for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and deposit Jets. Boom. Use Max. Depot that little puppy. Oh, I got to approve Jets. I haven't done this yet. So you got to approve it. Look at the transaction fee. It says ETH, but that means BNB because you're on the other chain. Look, 6 cents. Confirm. I'm telling you, you know, that way you could try different things out. You could stake, unstake, you could test a lot. You can learn about the DeFi space instead of getting clapped up with $80 fees, $30 fees over there on now it deposits to Jets and automatically does it. Another small fee. But yeah, this makes DeFlying a lot easier. Guys, drop a comment. Let me know what's shaking and baking out here. Elon is tweeting Bitcoin, and while everybody's worrying about that, I'm continue to focus on the DeFi platforms that are on discount today. Since Bitcoin's really rocketing, and I'm happy about it. I think it's going to keep going, and obviously it's good. But it presents an opportunity for Ether because now it dipped under 0.04. And guys, Ether is the one right now. Okay, and then the things that are around Ether, you know, there's competitors, Binance and the others, but like Ether is the one. You'll see. I mean, people are going to figure it all out. Okay, boom. Jets. And I haven't earned any fuel tokens yet because, I just started staking. So, boom, let's leave that at that. Let's move on to the next one. Which would be well, since I was staking the vapor rewards, let me show you the Bliquid. I showed you guys this for a second, but I'm going to get this token. This token is even smaller in supply than vapor. So Bliquid is an auto liquidity generating protocol for Binance, and they're going to be implementing those vapor tokens, which is why I was staking for them and receiving them, basically, getting the rewards. You could read more about it, the Bliquid, blah, blah, blah. You could read all about it. But Bliquid also has a governance token that's not really talked about much. And it seems like they're about to, roll out. So check this out. I was looking at their coin, Bliq, or BLIQ. It's 897. Yeah, it's down today. But look at this circulating supply. 8,711. And I was reading all about it. It's a fair launch, a stealth launch, or anything. And I was like, let me throw an ETH at that. This thing is so small that if you throw an ETH at it, your price impact is like 7%. So it's like very, not a lot of people hold it, so, maybe you got to limp in. I don't know. I'm just, I'm doing my research on this Bliq thing. 8711. Don't sleep on this one. Right, and they're going to be running with Vapor, and you can, read their protocol, their medium, and all that. It's over here, bliq.io. All right, let's go into Venus. This is another one. Don't sleep on this one, XVS. This is the next one that I'm going to be buying, and I'm glad there's a dip today because I think that this is an opportunity for the champ to get in. Venus is another yield optimizer on Binance. Let me pull it up. And this one, I've been seeing whales use this, and supply, earn interest on the asset they're supplying for, and earn Venus tokens for using the platform, and then go back and borrow other assets, and you get Venus for borrowing as well, and then using those assets to pair with, you know, these little shit coins to mine more. No, it's wild. So let me launch app. And kaboom. So this one is Binance Smart Chain, so you could supply, okay? You got to, they only have OG coin, like the big dog coins here to supply, you know, the stable coins and your bigger cap coins like Binance, Bitcoin, ETH, LTC, Ripple, BCH. You can see the APY if you loan out. Okay, so if you loan out Tether, you're getting 20% APY with XVS. Okay, if you don't do it in XVS, you get a little bit more. So, you know, if you take it in their coin, you get a little bit more. And the same goes for borrowing. You'll get a positive APY. So you get, it's crazy. You get like paid XVY for borrowing, basically, but you got to put up the collateral. So, yeah, you could read all about, you know, collateral factor, solar supply. You read all through this. But what I'm seeing people do, that so they'll supply. Okay, then they start earning APY plus the XVS, and then they'll come back and borrow a limit of, you know, maybe like 50 to 60% of their collateral. Then they'll receive rewards for borrowing as well. Let's say you borrow like Binance, and then you can start pairing it with some other coins to go on other platforms and farm and stake some new coins. It's wild. So this is the next platform that I'm gonna throw on, and I'm gonna be using. So I'll keep you guys updated. It's so fast that, I mean, I haven't gone around to actually depositing, but I will. Venus and Blix are my next moves. Another one that was booming today, and I told you guys earlier this week, is Mirror Protocol. They allow, this is another one on Binance. Well, excuse me, they're not Binance, but they are going to be cross-chain, so I believe that they will be supported by Binance. They're right now on Ether. This is a Mirror synthetic asset protocol, so it allows people to trade synthetic assets like Netflix, Tesla, and, you know, considering what's happening now at Wall Street, this allows the decentralized DeFi space to trade assets like derivatives of assets. This thing really caught today. So if you know about SNX on Ether, this one is very similar to SNX. 497 right now. Low circulating supply. Nah, not that low, but worth looking at indeed. I let you guys know about this. One's a pretty cool project. Mirror Finance. Assets reflected on the blockchain. Mirror Protocols allows the creation of fungible assets, synthetics that track the price of real world assets. Mirror synthetics are intended to be used as key building blocks in smart contracts. You can mint a mirror asset, an M asset. An issuer must lock up 150% of the current asset values in stablecoins. So this runs on Terra, but since it's cross-chain, it also runs on Ether and Binance Protocol. It's interchain. This is big, and you know, I think people are up on game because this with this protocol you could trade any asset. You know, they're making synthetic Netflix assets, Tesla, and all that, because you could do so with this platform simply by locking up 150% of the current asset value in Terra stablecoins or M assets that's collateral, so creating a market for it. DeFi, guys. This is the future, present, and the past few years, apparently. Let me pass out these lemons. Distribute rewards. Champ, I have a stock I'd like to alert you guys of, see what you think before end of show. Yeah, say it. I haven't really been focused on stocks, but I'll look at it, Lady Plants. I mean, I'm more in, to the DeFi space right now, but I look at things. Voyager up over 100% because of shady apps like Robinhood. Yeah. And same thing with Coinbase. They're Robinhood, Coinbase, all these centralized entities. Just because it's crypto doesn't mean that you're safe. No one clicked the thing. Coinbase is crypto, but since it's centralized, Ocean Power Technology. Never heard of that. Never heard of that. Let me see if I can pull up the charts. it's that the way I look at it is like, yeah, there's a lot of stocks that may move. You know, don't get me wrong. Like, there it is. OPTT. I just look at it like this too. It's like, ain't no space gonna move like the crypto space. But hey, let's look at it. This is going strictly off the chart. I don't know what they do. I assume that, you know, producer, manufacturing, and electrical products. Okay. Ocean Power engages in commercializing proprietary systems that generate electricity predominantly by harnessing the renewable energy of ocean waves. It offers power buoy, which it's a cool idea, bro. Okay. It is a cool idea, bro. Cool idea, bro. Look at the technicals. Let's go straight here. Buy on the 1 day, strong buy on the moving averages. Buy, strong buy. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, cool idea, bro. And the text looks good. All-time high was $7.30. And the low was 33 cents. But here's the thing. This is what I ask myself. Okay, you know, this is an awesome idea. Don't get me wrong. You know, like, I'm not saying this is not a move and maybe it's going to go up. But, I mean, I look at it like this. It's like, you know, if you're going to make a spec play, you know, is this going to 10x? You know what I mean? Is it even going to double up? I mean, you know, it may. I mean, will it 3x or 4x? I don't know. And maybe yes, maybe no. But since I don't know, I mean, like, I'll tell you this. Could be liquid 10x with a 8,000 supply coin? Probably. Could mirror X? I mean, like, you know, I look at it like the potential upside for the crypto's way higher. So if I'm going to speculate on stuff that I don't really know about, on cool ideas, I might as well just go DeFi. But I'm not hating at all. You bought at 62 cents. Congratulations. It looks like a solid idea, and the charts look solid. So yes, that's my and the text read buy. So, you know, congratulations. If you bought at 62 cents, then you've definitely made some gains. Let's look at what else do I got on my list here. We talked about Venus. We talked about Blick. We talked about Alpha. We talked about Beefy. Let's look at some other ones on my to-do. There was one called Trust Wallet. This is another one, guys. Look at this. This is another one that's pretty much in our face. We shouldn't sleep on this one either. Reminded of the success of Crypto.com and Celsius. This one, Trust Wallet token, is a Binance wallet, a mobile wallet. Okay. This thing really boomed a lot. It's only 27 cents. It has a high circulating supply. But what is the Tywit? Governance token that will be used by anyone who wants to take part in making decisions for adding new blockchain supports. Let me just go to their website so you could see the Trust Wallet. Most trusted and secure crypto wallet. It's not only for Binance, because I think you could... it supports other chains. You could buy crypto with a credit card right on their app, which is major for onboarding. Exchange instantly. They have a swap right there on their app. It's private, so they say. They got a browser for dApps. And I think they got a staking portal, making it really dumb easy to stake, like on a little mobile app. Right. The APY is 220%. It's higher than PancakeSwap. It ain't like Beefy, but you know what I mean? It's a little app that lets normies and people that just want to do it on their phone manage their crypto. So it lets you stake the following coins: TRX, Tezos, Kava, Algorand, and more to come. I'm telling you, this Trust Wallet looks pretty solid. Look, they got the major assets here: BTC, LTC, Ether. And you could stake. You could do some apps with it. dApps, I mean. And you can earn, you could lend or stake, earn crypto while you sleep. So it tells you all the different cryptos you could stake with right on the app. I'm telling you, this one, I have Trust Wallet. It's easy, says Lady Plants. There you go. There you go. Trust Wallet is that dude today. There you go. You see, I didn't know much about this, but I started looking and I'm like, this is dumb easy for someone that just wants to, crypto on their phone real quick, earn, stake. This seems valuable. You know what I mean? This obviously is valuable. They got their little token. Remember how Crypto.com did? This one's ranked what? What is it ranked at? 161? I think this one's going to move. So, put it on your, I got it on my watch list. I haven't jumped into it, but it's definitely in my next to bat. What's another one? Dodo is another one I was looking at. If you guys know anything about 1inch, an automated market maker aggregator, Dodo is similar. It's basically like a knockoff of 1inch. They're smaller. They're only ranked at 284, but they've been booming as well. Let me just look at 1inch to compare the size of the market. 1inch is at 93. They have 1.5 billion coins, a market cap of 281 million compared to Dodo, which is looking exactly the same. It has a market cap of 42 million and has a little bit less coins at 1 billion. So they're about the same. And what was the price there at 1inch? 292. And this one is what? 133. Okay. Look at Dodo X. Looks just like 1inch. Well, not just like, but very similar to. It has a nice UI. And they're cross-chain with Binance too. So I wouldn't sleep. I'm telling you. I know I've been kind of like fanboying out on the Binance, so it sounds. But you know me, I'm not a fanboy and I don't get married to anything. I just see the value there and I'm like, let's go. Let's get these gains. So yeah, don't sleep on Dodo, guys. This is another one that has pools. It has an exchange. It's very much like 1inch, but this is cross-chain, I believe. Let's compare it to 1inch. And 1inch is another one that's been doing excelente. $93 on 1inch, and then we can link to 1inch right here. They got a really clean UI. The look on 1inch looks solid. It says please switch to mainnet. Right. Yeah, so you got to connect to the mainnet, to the Ether mainnet, but Dodo is already Binance Smart Chain. So Dodo, I'm connected to Binance Smart Chain, extra Gucci. What is this? Koji Rat BNB? I'm gonna do more research on Dodo, guys. If you could do some research, I'm pointing. I'm trying to do this together, guys, because there's so much out here that I can't do this alone. I'll be honest with you. So check out Dodo. So the ones I'm looking at, Venus, Dodo, and Trust Wallet. Those are the ones that I haven't gotten into that I may just go into. Remember, trend is our friend. Look, I'm going to repeat to you what my strategy is now in the middle of this bull run. There's so many new ones. It's hard to figure it all out and to do complete research on all of them. So my heuristic here is this. If it seems semi-good, I'm going to throw something at it. I'm going to basically average what I'm throwing. I'm going to throw about the same at each. It could be an ETH. It could be half an ETH or whatever. Okay, but let's say we've identified 5 to 10 projects. I'm going to go in all of them. I expect the majority of them maybe to doom. But if we can catch one of those or two of those, 10, 20 Xers, I think it may be a boomer. Excuse me. The trend is our friend, guys. You see CMC main page, CoinMarketCap? Nah, what's up with that? CoinMarketCap. Let me pull that up. I haven't been on CMC. Wall Street. Dude, they got a coin now? That's funny. They made a coin, huh? Or is this a meme? Yo, I'll be honest with you. If they made a coin and it's an ERC20, if it's brand new, I'll throw an ETH at it right now, just off the strength of the hype. So if they haven't done it already, let me know, because I will definitely, I'll FOMO into it. That's funny. So I think this is a meme, but can I link to it? What's up? Is this on this features as an untracked listing for more detail on the listing tiers. Is this on they don't have, let me see the explorers. No, community source, white paper, website, Reddit, Twitter. No, this is not a real coin. It's a meme like the toilet paper. I know, even if it's a meme like a Doge's, like if it's traded, I would jump into it just to meme out. Like, you know, like if it just hit and it went out today, I mean, I would trade it for fun. They're owned by Binance. So I hear, yeah, I heard that coin market cap's owned by Binance. That's good. That means that I should be here. Do they have like a Binance list here on the tags? No, don't think it's a real coin. I'll tell you what, somebody should do a real coin. Some of the mods over there. Let me go to search something like Alpha and see if they listed under Binance here. Binance Smart Chain, yeah. Boom. But when I click here, it doesn't like give me a list. It's tagged, but it doesn't let me search by the tag. You see, that's not good. You could do that on CoinGecko. But that's cool. Even as a meme, and that's cool. You know, they're bringing people traffic to their website. That means it got me back to CoinMarketCap, and I haven't been there for a while. All right, guys, I'll take a few more comments and questions before we go ahead and tune down. But I got plenty to do research on. Oh, and another one I wrote down here. Papa told me about this one, the Stake DAO, and that he is farming SDT with ETH. That's another one that I got to look at. Let me see if I can pull that up on CoinGecko and see what the price is. So much to do. This is Ether, though. Stake DAO. This is number 500. It's a little baby coin. It's down, but most of the Ether stuff is down today, which is an opportunity, I think. I'll keep this one in mind as well. All right, guys. I passed out lemons. So up at the Stake DAO. Looking interesting. Yeah, another yield optimizer. You could deposit funds into any of the strategies created or curated by the Stake DAO. A performance fee and withdrawal fee will apply on these strategies. Passive BTC strategy leveraging curve, SBTC pool. What's the current APY though? I guess you got to deposit. Or this one has a current APY of 3,000. And again, these are all very attractive, and I'm going to keep an eye on them as I am on Alpha, which is running on the Ether mainnet. But again, the fees with these things are wild. Like, look, I'm trying to jump into let me show you something. Look at this Alpha pool. So you could deposit liquidity into this pool to earn more Alpha tokens. You could deposit IB ETH and Alpha. Okay, I have both the tokens. So let's say if I wanted to look at this thing. Let's say I supply all my IB ETH, which is about 1 ETH, and all my Alpha parrot there. I got about 1 ETH of Alpha. It'll tell you the position value about 0.95 IB ETH with 869 alpha or something like that. But look, if I wanted to supply liquidity, look at the fees trying to hit me up with. Well, it went down a lot. This morning was at $90, still at $59. This is wild. So, I mean, I'm sure this is a cool farm. Everything's good. I like the whole entire idea of this, but I got to consider if I'm going to deposit my stuff in here, I have to make at least $59 out of it. And that may take a week or more. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not going to be a day. I don't think it'll be a day. So, you see what I mean? That's why I rather use Venus and Beefy. And I'm waiting for Alpha to, since they're Binance, I would expect them to update their protocol so you can do all this on the BSC chain instead of the Ether mainnet. But yeah, $60. And this is after I spent fees to approve the Alpha spend, the IB ETH spend. Come on. I'm telling you, ETH is for whales. ETH is for whales. It seems to me like even one ETH plays, like, yeah, you got an Ether, right? Like you do a $1,400 play, but if you're spending $100 in fees, I mean, it's something to consider. More reason the BSC is booming. All right, guys. If there's no other comments and questions, I'm out of here. Let's recap. Bitcoin spikes 20% after Elon Musk adds Bitcoin to his Twitter bio. He tweeted, in retrospect, it was inevitable. And that's what's going on. While everybody's worrying about this, and I'm happy. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy that he's tweeting and it's all that. It's just, like I said at the beginning of the podcast, I don't know what this really means for the greater scheme of things. This is kind of odd to me when all the mainstream outlets start talking about the same thing, like in an orchestrated. I don't know. But hey, it's, Bitcoin's up. So while everybody's worrying about Robinhood, GameStop, and Bitcoin, I know that there's a dip on ETH and the platforms, the finance platforms, the DeFi space in both ETH and Binance Smart Chain are the ones that I'm trying to attack and speculate on. Irving said, what's the next hidden gem? I went through a lot of them. So at the beginning of I went through a lot of them today. Okay. Over 6 or 7. Carlos Franco says for selling ETH. How much are fees in Robinhood for selling ETH? I don't think there's fees in Robinhood. I think that's part of the hustle. And if they are, they're very low. But again, when you're dealing with Robinhood, you're not really buying ETH. They're buying ETH for you and they're holding it. When you buy ETH on Robinhood or on PayPal, they hold it for you. Okay, you got an IOU. You can't remove the ETH from Robinhood. Like if you buy ETH on Robinhood, you can't send that ETH to yourself. So you don't really own it. It's an IOU. The same thing with Robinhood when you buy a stock. Okay, you buy a Microsoft stock on Robinhood. Can you send that stock to someone else? Probably not. I don't know. But, crypto is, you could do whatever you want for the most part. So if you're trying to get into crypto, make sure you get your own wallet. Okay, if you buy crypto on Robinhood, you're not going to be able to withdraw it into your own wallet. So you'd probably, go somewhere like Coinbase, I guess. Coinbase is down today because they're acting funny bunny as well. But let's say you purchased on Coinbase, then you could withdraw from Coinbase into your own wallet. Or you can get something like the Trust Wallet. I was just looking right now. The Trust Wallet allows you to buy crypto right there with your debit or credit card, and then you could deposit it into your own wallet, I suppose, that you have complete control over it. I haven't used it, but it seems legit. But yeah, not your keys, not your crypto, okay? You don't have the keys to the bank. You don't have the combination to the safe in the bank. That money's not yours. They owe it to you, But it's really, it's like, you know, it's theirs and they let you use it. Basically. Not your, if you don't have, you want to be your own bank, guys. I think people haven't figured this out yet. You don't want Robinhood to lock you out of your account. You don't want PayPal to lock you out. You can't get locked out of your own Ether account. So hopefully this serves as evidence to the normies out there that they should be deflying to the moon. On that note, guys, I'm out of here, guys. I'm going to keep it 1,000. I'm going to go ahead and get some lunch and enjoy my Friday. Make sure you're following me on DLive.tv/Champagne Crypto. This runs on Tron. Another crypto-friendly one. All right, guys. On that note, I'm out of here. Stay strong. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for tuning in.